Hello there! We Love Anime is back, and after witnessing a great positive response in our previous video on top 10 best underrated mangas and manhwas, you probably missed out on. And I couldn't help but come up with part 2 on it since y'all liked it, and yes, we fulfill it as well. So therefore today, we are bringing to you guys the top 10 best underrated manga and manhwas you probably missed out on. Part 2. Joining you after the intro on the other side of the video with our today's starting number 10. Number 10. Nightmare World. The series starts off when the plane that our protagonist was on board gets caught up in a thunderstorm, and after the incident, when everyone opened up their eyes, they came to know that they had traveled 100 years and the Earth we knew wasn't the same anymore. The existence of monsters was present, and also our MC gets attacked by one of those monsters. Right when he was about to lose the battle and die, he was somehow saved by someone else, and he awakened a superpowered somehow. If you're interested in the manga, overrun by monsters, and then yes, this is the one that's definitely should be on your list right now. Number 9. Unknown Code. All begins when the Earth was under attack by some unknown code that penetrated the digital devices, all just to eradicate the human race. Humans had to do something in their defense, therefore they developed a virtual game in which people actually go inside to fight against those codes. But it was not just a normal fun game. Even though it wasn't real and was a virtual game, people could still lose their life if they could really die in the real world. Where our MC, who was said to be a top-level player, also known as the natural-born hero, was selected to fight the codes. If you're into some mysterious mangas, then yes, this is definitely the one for you. Number 8. The Strongest Tan Xuanzang. Talking about this one, this especially includes a leveling system, where our MC awakens a leveling system in him after he is transmigrated into a whole different world. Everything was so confusing to him due to the system, which now he has to get through with. The plot of the story is much better than most Chinese mangas. I definitely recommend this one. It's got a great storyline and a very nice art style. It's pretty cool. Number 7. Living with One Leg. Just by reading the title, we can clearly set our assumption, and yes, the main character of the series, the one and only, has one leg. Yeah, he's got one leg. When he was just a kid, he was already a part of the Wolf Clan, and also, there was an opposition rival of the Wolf Clan, which was known as the Tiger Clan. While our MC was a kid, he made a friend, but he was from the Tiger Clan, from which later all the twists and turns played out. Number 6. A post-apocalyptic journey. In an apocalyptic world where our main protagonist lives, he wills to do everything just to survive. He works as a mercenary and sells weapons and other dangerous stuff to those that are willing to pay him a good number. But it was during one trade he got attacked by those same people where he barely survives. This manga really should be highlighted. Really deserving. Will recommend this one to all of you. Number 5. I'm a Monster. I was all about when the Earth that we knew was no more. Yeah, it was no more Earth, but a VR game where people were turned into zombies was a thing. An apocalyptic story where the Earthmen had to fight against the people from the other world who were eventually turned into zombies to survive, which also included a system that displayed the stats. Not just it sounds interesting, but it's actually worth giving a try. Number 4. Ultimate Soldier. Once lived a strongest war hero who fled from the nation after killing 2 S-class tier war heroes because he fled away from the nation. The kingdom suffered as well, but he was not the MC of the story but his son. His son was bullied and also mistreated too by everyone who was ever around him. But then the MC, who was just a kid, after he awakens his spirit and he completely changes, and instead of a childish little kid, he becomes a badass, awesome, super strong dude who can absorb one, and not just one, but like other war spirits and use their abilities even better. It's kind of like a Shazam touch to it, The art at first is pretty okay, but then it starts to be also amazing. It's highly recommended because the art goes from just looking average to whoa. Number 3. Last Word of the World. Here are the world that we all knew as Earth was completely destroyed and everything that was ever on Earth was not in existence anymore, and now it was replaced by an entire new world, also with different species. The huge difference in the previous Earth and here was that instead of humans, cyborgs and beast spirit were into existence, where both of them hold their very own abilities and capabilities and fight. In the new world, cyborgs were more enhanced and more powerful than the beast spirit, and due to the same reason too, cyborgs tried getting beast spirits as their slaves too. I was enthralled by its unique take of the post-apocalyptic world and the relatable and charming characters. Definitely recommend it to those who appreciate a solid plot and inspiring art style. That's not just a statement or something, but it's also a message to the people reading at home and to the artists who love this kind of manga or manhwa. Number 2. The Mask. Nope, it's not the Jim Carrey one, don't worry. Starting with our MC of this series, who has shown to be just a normal student, actually was one of the worst in the class. But then yes, the big turn occurred in his life after by accident he received a mask that no one really wanted, but right after he put on the mask he got himself different abilities, in which also included the gravity control ability, through which he could control the gravity. He could also literally turn the world upside down too. Isn't it amazing? You should surely read this one. Number 1. Lightning Degree. When our main protagonist was just a child along with his whole village, those people, including his dad, passed away, leaving our MC the only survivor. Yeah, it's one of those where he's literally left by himself and there's nobody here to take care of him or whatever. Anyway, but later as the time passed on, one of the strongest in martial arts invited him to do his disciple stuff, and also our MC did not accept his invitation and joined him. But then instead of teaching him the actual martial arts, he was made to do the household chores and was also sent out just so he could earn for everyone else. It's a lot of pressure on a child. The story showcases beautiful story writing, storytelling, linear storylines where the MC doesn't get overpowered but actually has to he has to face those difficulties, unlike many stories. Overall, this manga definitely will make you feel an experience that you've never felt before. I will highly recommend this one no matter what happens. It's got great art style, it's got emotional stakes, and it's on number 1 for a reason. I wouldn't be throwing it on number 1 for no reason, now would I? I've got taste and you guys got 2. So, of course, you guys have to check it out. And yeah, that was it for today's list and the video. And also, before we end our today's video, if you really enjoyed the list, make sure to drop a like on this video, and also you guys can suggest us any topic that you want us to come up with in our next upcoming videos. And that goes without saying, like always, stay subscribed and hit that bell icon so you will be notified every time we post something. My name is Zeta Khan, and remember the name because I'm the voice of the voiceless. Till next time, see ya, peace out.